I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
So this video is basically an apology video for the video that I released the other day titled "Why Twitter's a Dumpster Fire." My fake voice in it was just not really as funny as I thought it would be. I was really trying to go for a fake, really good baritone voice, but it ended up just coming off as fake and just not really good enough for some of the fans, and it ended up just not really being what I really wanted it to be, which was just a joke that I thought people would laugh at. Which, again, granted, I don't think people hated it, but I know a lot of people just didn't like it, which is perfectly fine. But again, I will never really be using that voice again unless someone just wants me to do it for like a fake voice or something like that, maybe on a stream or something. But again, you won't be hearing that voice. Natural reviewer from here on out. Anyway, let's move on to the topic in of itself. Why VTubers are taking over the world.
Attention everyone, run for your lives!
VTubers.
Taking over the world! Our world!
Now, for starters, I think they're taking over because I saw this thing on Netflix about I saw this thing on Rev Says Dester's channel about Netflix releasing a VTuber model, and I was just like, bruh. Like I couldn't handle the fact that Netflix is now releasing a VTuber model for the anime section. That's just crazy, man. That is crazy. In other news, there's some like up and coming VTubers like, you know, Rose Doodle and Nisanji English. Again, Rose Doodle I found through like Clixie, you know, putting clips on his channel, and she's just like a big up and coming VTuber. It's like all these new big and up and coming VTubers are just like either joining VSojo, How Alive, or just having their own independency. It's just like, it's crazy, man. Like they're just popping all over the place. You're just kind of like, whoa, like where are these coming from? Where are they coming from? I won't be surprised if everyone turned into a VTuber at some point. My mom, my neighbor's cat, maybe even the president. Like seriously, Joe Biden, the VTuber, could you imagine? Like, bruh, that'll be crazy. I mean, it's easy to see why people like these like VTubers. Like, again, I was personally, like, when I was first getting into it, I didn't really like the idea of it. Like, my first VTuber that I watched was like Iron Mouse, which again, she was really, really funny, and I found it through like some like Spanish meme, and she was just funny and energetic, and it's easy to see why people love these VTubers. And then you get people that aren't really into it, but then they will turn and like they won't like it at first, but then they'll watch one and be like, yeah, it's like that one SpongeBob meme where it's kind of like, I hate VTubers. Everyone that says they hate a VTuber has never watched one. But anyway, yeah, and even for me, I even tried to become a VTuber, but I ended up failing. I just didn't think it was for me, honestly. That's why I ended my VTuber career. So if you're wondering about that, for a few people that know about it, I know some people do know about it, some people don't. I ended it. So yeah, that's basically why I think VTubers are taking over the world. Again, they're just popping up everywhere. Companies are now using VTubers. I won't be surprised if, again, like I said, the president becomes a VTuber. You know, Joe Biden too lazy, so he just sends the VTuber version of himself. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming on to another one of my TED Talks. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. And I will never be using this voice again. So anyway, thank you all so much for coming on, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, everyone, peace out.